The Lao economy is expected to pick up in 2016 and 2017 due to an expansion of electricity exports, construction, and services, according to the new Asian Development Bank or ADB report released on Wednesday, the 30th of March. In her opening remarks at the Asian Development Outlook or ADO 2016, ADB's country director Ms. Sandra Nicoll said continued strength in energy and construction and a strong expansion in services will keep growth on a strong path over the next 2 years and ensure the economy remains on track to be eligible to graduate from least developed country status by 2020.
Gross domestic product in the region is projected to expand by 5.7% in 2016 and 2017, decelerating from the 5.9%.
Senior economics officers also advised that Laos needs to strengthen its external position by pursuing fiscal and monetary policies to mitigate external vulnerabilities by diversifying exports and improving the domestic business environment to spur production. The ADB report said China's economic growth has been moderating to 6.5% this year and is projected to slow further to 6.3% next year, compared to 6.9% last year.
100 in 2014.
The impact of slow growth in China on trade and investment is countered in part by the gradual recovery forecast for Thailand, which will aid exports, tourism and remittances, as well as from robust growth in Vietnam. For Laos, electricity production is projected to maintain strong growth as more new hydropower plants come online this year, as well as the Hong Sa power plant, which will make its first full-year contribution to GDP. Despite stronger tax collection efforts and restrained growth in public administrative spending, the fiscal deficit is expected to widen to 5% of GDP in 2016, compared to 4.7% last year, due to expected lower global demand and softer prices for gold and copper, which will weigh on revenue collection. At the same time, inflation in 2016 is projected to remain subdued as a result of low forecasts for global oil prices and local food prices. Southeast Asia's economy is set for stronger growth at 4.5% this year and 4.8% next year, up from 4.4% in 2015. The region will be led by its biggest economy, Indonesia, as it ramps up investment in infrastructure and implements policy reforms to spur private investment. According to the ADB's flagship annual economic publication, Asian Development Outlook or ADO 2016, the country's gross domestic product or GDP is expected to grow by 6.8% for 2016, which is slightly up from 6.7% in 2015, before rising to 7% in 2017.